I think that the Chargers will beat the Dolphins. But what does Madden think? Today, I'm going to simulate the game with the most accurate rosters and cutting the players that aren't going to play tomorrow. I'm sorry, Deion Henley. I had to. So let's get right into it with the kickoff. The Chargers are receiving. Darius Davis is going to take this one out. You got to watch out for him. He's a very, very dangerous return man, as we saw in the preseason. Now, the main thing on offense for the Chargers is you have to, number one, protect Justin Herbert, and number two, a very important thing is establishing the run. Now you're getting a pass to Joshua Palmer. And if you saw that most recent episode of All In, then you know the Chargers want to start fast and then finish. Right there, incomplete pass batted away by David Long Jr., the Dolphins' new defensive player. Third down now. We got a 3rd and 3, the first third down of the game. Chargers really want to start strong here with a handoff to Austin Ekeler, and he's barely gets it. He powers through the tackle by Bradley Chubb. Wow, first down. And bro, the Dolphins have some really good pass rushers in Bradley Chubb and Jaelan Phillips. Little shallow route by Mike Williams there. 2nd and 6 for Justin Herbert. Dolphins bringing a blitz, and it's a pass batted down by Jaelan Phillips. Now we have another 3rd down, and we've seen 2 batted passes already for the Miami defense. A good pull block by Jamari Sawyer to let Austin Ekeler spring into the 2nd level for a first down. Let's go. Another heavy formation for the Chargers on that left side. Play action pass. Throw that thing, Justin Herbert. I know Kellen Moore is letting you throw it. Keenan Allen almost into the end zone for a touchdown. He's down at the 1-yard line. Go. Let's go. I'm jamming A. I need to see this touchdown right here. We have number 82 as fullback. I don't know who that is, but it doesn't even matter because he doesn't even need to block anyone. That push up front by the offensive line is all the way into the end zone. Austin Ekeler just follows right through it. Touchdown Chargers. Now the Dolphins' very first play on offense after that touchdown by the Chargers. Raheem Mostert getting the ball, and he is establishing the run early. Now we've seen from this Chargers run defense not very good production, in Joey Bosa, as soon as I say that, gets the tackle for loss on Raheem Mostert. Now, the Dolphins running back Jeff Wilson is not going to be playing in this game, so we're going to see a lot of Raheem Mostert as that pass is broken up by Alohi Gilman on Tyreek Hill, just like we saw last year in that Week 14 game. That very first pass that Tua Tagovailoa threw to that left side along the sideline to Tyreek Hill, Alohi Gilman made a beautiful play to slap that one out of his hands, and now Tua going to the bottom of the field, and that is incomplete to Cedrick Wilson, bringing up a 3rd and long. It's going to be interesting to see how this Dolphins offensive line holds up in a pure pass situation like this, because Teron Armstead is not playing. Kendall Lamb did a good job protecting Tua on that play. Almost at the end of the first quarter here, and we haven't seen a lot of production from the Dolphins wide receivers. There we go. Now we're getting Tyreek Hill involved. It's been mostly Raheem Mostert on this drive. Tua Tagovailoa now getting blitzed with the empty pocket, and he passes that one off to his tight end. I'm expecting in real life to see the Dolphins throw the ball much more than they have so far in this game. It's another run right there, bringing up a 3rd and 3. Bro, another heavy set for the Dolphins. Multiple tight ends on the field, and they're running it again with Raheem Mostert. Why are they not utilizing their elite receivers in Jaylen Waddle and Tyreek Hill? Okay, 3rd and 7 now in the red zone. Looks like Tua is going to try to throw this ball to one of the receivers. Hopefully, we can see some sort of matchup like that. Incomplete. Michael Davis with a great pass breakup on Cedrick Wilson. Now they're going to kick the field goal. Kind of a disappointing drive for the Dolphins on that first one, because I was expecting them to attack with their receivers with Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle. It was mostly Raheem Mostert on that drive. And also the running back, it should be a running back by committee in Miami, because you got all those guys. You got Salvin Ahmed, you got Raheem Mostert, and you got Davon A-Chain. They're going to be using those guys all of the time in the backfield. They're not just going to be running with one guy in Raheem Mostert. So that's a bit unrealistic. But also I think it's unrealistic too, as we just passed this 2-minute warning, that the Dolphins are not going to be utilizing Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle the way that they should be. I mean, in real life, that is... Oh, interception by the Dolphins defender. Oh my gosh. Oh, Justin Herbert with a bad throw on that one. We got to see the replay of this one, man. This is the Justin Herbert interception. You can see it's Keenan Allen on an out route to the sideline, and Brandon Jones is just going to jump this route and pick that ball off, get both of those feet in bounds, and now we got our first turnover of the game. Tua now getting blitzed by Eric Kendricks. He throws this ball to Cedrick Wilson again, and we have our first flag. Is this going to be a holding? Pass interference? Who was interfering? Asante! Are they ever going to throw this ball to Jaylen Waddle? I want to see the matchup. I want to see J.C. Jackson on these guys. And now, finally getting a pass deep down the field again to Cedrick Wilson. Derwin James in coverage. Now with a minute left to go in the first half, the Dolphins are threatening to score. Let's see what happens here. Tua Tagovailoa in the pocket. He throws this ball to his tight end, Durham Smythe, for a touchdown. But there's still 57 seconds left in this half, so maybe Kellen Moore draws something up where we can get an explosive play, and it's just going to be a halfback pass in the flat. Okay, and now they call a timeout immediately. 52 seconds left. Got to pick up at 3 yards. Empty set for Justin Herbert. Okay, here we go. We're definitely passing this ball deep to Gerald Everett, and he drops the ball. It was broken up by Jevon Holland. That's good defense. Okay, so the Chargers had to punt. Couldn't get anything going on that drive. Again with the blitz, Kenneth Murray. And now the Dolphins have an opportunity to score again just before the half. Calling that timeout right there. Only picking up 1 yard to the tight end. Tua now is looking for a man, but he is sacked by Sebastian Joseph Day. That should end the half. Here we go, starting the second half. And Teron Armstead being out of this game really hasn't affected it that much, because Tua has only been sacked 1 time and really only pressured like 1 or 2 times this entire game so far. In that first half, Sebastian Joseph Day was the only one to get a sack, and that is a beautiful blown up play by Khalil Mack. Tyreek Hill on the end around, going nowhere. Now we got a 3rd and 6. Here we go. Chargers maybe dialing up pressure again with either Eric Kendricks or Kenneth Murray. No, they're not. Just a 4-man rush. Khalil Mack, though, is coming, gets the sack and fumble, and Sebastian Joseph Day picks up that ball. As soon as I say they were not getting a lot of pressure in the first half, they bring it in the second half. Bro, you can see Khalil Mack just beats Kendall Lamb on this play. That's the Teron Armstead effect. He's not playing, and now he gets that sack. Tua drops the ball. Sebastian Joseph Day, you don't have to do Tua like this, man. Come on, look at him. What are you doing? Look at Tua's face, bro. Now we got great positioning for the Chargers, starting this drive off at about the 10-yard line. Nowhere to go though for Austin Ekeler. Jalen Phillips is all over that play. I want to see some more passing for the Chargers. I want to see some downfield passing, intermediate routes with guys like Mike Williams, Keenan Allen. Another handoff though to Austin Ekeler for a very minimal gain. Come on, throw the ball. Throw the ball, Kellen Moore. It's starting to look like we got Joe Lombardi out there as offensive coordinator. Justin Herbert is just going to throw this one away. Oh, and look at that stat line. Terrible. 6 for 12 and 1 interception. They're just going to kick the field goal here. 2nd and 4 now for the Dolphins. It's looking like in the second half they're passing this ball a lot more. Great pass defense by Kenneth Murray in zone coverage. That ball was targeted, I think, to Tyreek Hill, and Kenneth Murray, really great job in coverage. Hopefully he has that breakout season that we've been waiting for. Now Tua throws this one to his tight end for a first down, man. The Chargers just have not had anything going on offense basically this entire game. Short route caught by Gerald Everett there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Only 6 yards on that catch, and now you need to protect Justin Herbert, because you are obviously going to throw the ball in a situation like this. Dolphins only bringing 4-man rush, and that is a first down to Keenan Allen. That's what we're going to see. That's realistic, man. 3rd and short, 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium. You're going to throw it to Keenan Allen to get that first down. And now, just before the 3rd quarter ends, we're going to see the last play of the 3rd quarter for the Chargers. And it's a big run for Austin Ekeler to get to the Dolphins side of the field. The Chargers have had pretty good protection so far in this game, as that pass is caught to Mike Williams. 2nd and 2 now. The Chargers are starting to get something going here on offense. We just saw a pass to Mike Williams. Before that, it was a pass to Keenan Allen. And now Justin Herbert throwing to the backside of the end zone to Keenan Allen for a touchdown. Now the Chargers have taken the lead in the 4th quarter. Only about 4 minutes left to play. And you can see why this route works. So look at Josh Palmer above me right here. He's just going to run that little hook route. And you can see as soon as he does, that defender commits to him right here. And that allows Keenan Allen to get wide open in the backside of the end zone. Perfectly thrown ball to him as he gets 2 feet in bounds. That's just beautiful. Keenan Allen didn't even have to look on this touchdown. 2nd and 3 for the Dolphins now. We're probably going to see more targeting of Tyreek Hill, but okay. Kenneth Murray with the tackle for loss on Raheem Mostert. They are still committed to running this ball with only Raheem Mostert. Now we got Tua Tagovailoa in a 3rd and 5 situation. They really need to convert on this one as Derwin James is coming with the blitz and Tua throws it on the run to Tyreek Hill, barely tackled by his feet by Asante Samuel Jr. That could have been a huge play for the Dolphins, and now things are getting juicy in the fourth quarter on the Chargers side of the field now. Tua Tagovailoa back to pass, throws it over the middle, again caught by Tyreek Hill. This is what they should have been doing earlier in the game now, and the Chargers too. They should have been throwing the ball, and now we're seeing at the very end of the fourth quarter and in the second half, both of these offenses are coming to life. Another pass to Durham Smythe, the Dolphins tight end, for a first down, and now we are in the red zone at the 2-minute warning. It would be so clutch for the Chargers right here if they could get some pressure on Tua, and it looks like Khalil Mack from that backside, but Eric Kendricks breaks up that ball going towards Cedrick Wilson. Now we got a 3rd and 8 at the, I think that the 13-yard line in the red zone. Tua Tagovailoa back to pass, and Khalil Mack is coming again, but that ball is thrown quickly to his tight end. Again, it is Durham Smythe. My goodness. Durham Smythe, Cedrick Wilson, and Raheem Mostert have been the guys to go to today for the Dolphins offense, and now your first target to Jaylen Waddle is a diving catch touchdown in the middle of the end zone. All the Chargers have to do here is get into field goal range. The Dolphins bringing the blitz. Wide open is Mike Williams, now down at midfield. Chargers called another time. Did they? Yeah, Chargers called another timeout right there, so only 32 seconds left to go. And the Chargers are throwing this ball. Justin Herbert passing it to Austin Ekeler for almost a first down. Another timeout called. 26 seconds left, and now we're just about in field goal range. Justin Herbert with the read option, and he is covering that ball up. Gets down to about the 33-yard line. They're going to call a timeout, and they're going to kick this field goal. Here we go. This is the possible game-winning field goal. Oh, the Dolphins called timeout. Oh, my gosh. They iced the kicker. All right, here we go. Bro, this game has been so close. I feel like both teams have played really stupidly and really well at times, and now the game-winning kick, it is good. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, kicks the game-winning field goal, and the Chargers go up 1-0 on the Miami Dolphins in what was a pretty unpredictable game, to say the least. So this is Tua's stat line: 17 for 23, almost 180 yards for 2 touchdowns. Justin Herbert had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 160 yards. I think Justin Herbert is going to get better production than that. Let's look at the Chargers. Austin Ekeler for 50 yards, and now we got Raheem Mostert. Actually had less yards than Austin Ekeler had, even though it felt like the Dolphins were feeding him. Keenan Allen was the leading receiver, 1 touchdown and 80 yards. Mike Williams with a couple catches there too. And then Durham Smythe, obviously. Tyreek Hill had 5 catches for only 65 yards, but the bulk of it was that one 26-yarder, as you can see. And now let's look at the defense here. That 1 interception went to Brandon Jones, the Dolphins safety. We had that 1 game-changing ball sack for Khalil Mack, and then Sebastian Joseph Day and Morgan Fox teaming up to make 1 complete sack. Now, special teams. Everybody loves special teams. 2 for 2, Cameron Dicker, and he hit all of the PATs. Nothing more that you want to see from him. So that is what Madden thinks is going to happen. I think it's going to play out a little bit differently than that, but I still do think the Chargers are going to win. If you want to see some real NFL football, you can check out this video where I broke down how well Justin Herbert played last year against the Dolphins.